Wonderful welcome, souls and spirits. It's your girl, Sweet Emmzy Souls here, and welcome to another exciting video. And welcome back to some more I Love You, Colonel Sanders. So this is actually part 3. If you have not seen the first 2 parts, I advise you to probably go ahead and watch those parts first, so it'll make more sense of the game. But so far, I am really enjoying this game. I love the quality, texture, everything. Basically, this is also where you get to date a KFC man, so I'm kind of curious to know what's going to happen in this part, because in the last part, let's just say a random student ate a bad food, a tainted food, and became a ghost. Anyways, let's eat. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Whoa, look at this twinkling stars in the background. That is so good. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Oh my goodness, him and the beautiful night sky. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. Like, that was just... like, I was just stirring while I was looking at elsewhere. They were amazing. Oh, thank you. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Wow. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Emmzy? There's something I need to tell you. And it's about the whole love at first sight thing. And, oh, Van, hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Why do you have to ruin the moment? Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. Oh, he's getting all teared up. And every day since, I have been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. Yeah, 'cause look at the glutes on your legs. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them, like wishes floating on a shooting star. Oh, so poetic, Colonel Sanders. So poetic. Hey, no, you... Oh my goodness, his hair. Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Is that... do I sense a little bit of breaking the fourth wall right there? 'Cause I mean, star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? Ghostified him, actually. You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What's his name? I don't know. He's just called Student. Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Oh, forget him. We're talking about me. Me! I'm the hero. Oh my gosh. The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero. What is that? I mean, Spork, I can see that, but what is it made of? Like old, crumbly potatoes? I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. Oh, you coward. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. And I was about to exploit my feelings to him. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster. Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? I don't know, maybe coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence! Holy muffins! What? What will you do? Attack or defend? Oh goodness, I don't know, defend? You decide to defend. Okay. Do I just run in front of Colonel Sanders and... which defense will you use? Wait, what? Trepidation? I guess that, because it's the only option there. You close your eyes so tight, but then open one just enough to squint and see the Spork Monster across the battlefield. For some reason, this makes you feel more prepared for what comes next. What is that exactly? Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. Oh, so he's like a potato gravy monster. Oh, I take 1 damage. Fat lot of good that defense did. I just went like, I don't know. Maybe try attack? You decide to go on the attack. Okay, cook with love or chow down. Cook with love. The power of love. Cook with love does 1 damage. I thought it would do more, but okay. Spork Monster, won't forget this. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? I guess attack? You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. It's now the only option left. 1 damage. Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses utility tensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. What? 2? If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Oh my goodness. Defend. Okay, what defend will I use? Ooh, buff up. Okay, that's new. No one can control this much buffness. You start to feel bloated and, quite frankly, a little gassy. Like, I'm filled with gas air. You better attack soon or you're likely to explode. You decide to go on the attack. Chow down. Baby, bon appetit. It does 2 damage. A powerful blow. Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. I don't know, but feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. What's Rounded Edge? Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. I like how he has this stuff and everything. Colonel Sanders to the rescue. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Whoa! Pot pie power pinch. I love his power pose and the apron is falling off. Whoa! Oh my goodness. Pot pie power pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. Oh, yas! Yas, Colonel Sanders. You saved me. My hero. An injured Spork Monster spews stem into the night. Forget mercy, finish him, or spare this wretched beast. I mean, I am a kind soul, but... just finish him. No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. And plus, I have to hope he doesn't return later. This monster messed with the wrong chef. Oh, okay. Attack. I'm ready for my final attack. You'll never survive my what? Student death line destruction? 10 damage? Okay. Spork Monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, Emmzy. Oh, I impressed him. That's cool. The defeated monster left behind a special item. Oh, what's the special item? It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. A KFC magic spell book? With all the KFC secret recipes? You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. What's a Borko? Who's a Borko? I don't know. Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. I now have the power. As you calm down from the battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Did the light faint or something? Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. Oh, did he carry me back to my room? Such a gentleman. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. What a guy indeed. Also, I realized the curtains are closed. Nice touch. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Oh, good night, my colonel. Oh my goodness. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. I like how there are Z's, and it's like the universe. Oh my goodness, the universe is like an all-seeing eye, like with the moon and everything, and whoa, what? Whoa, what? What? Oh, that was so cool! Wait, was that it? This, like, the characters riding on a chicken drummy? Where was Colonel Sanders riding the chicken drummy with them? I don't know. But the coolest thing was the ghost was riding it as well. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? I don't know. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? Well, it'll be unknown to us, probably to protect the company and stuff. It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes no sense. Makes sense. We'll go with that. I almost said no sense. What is wrong with me? You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. And it's morning. I like the clouds and everything. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, Oh my goodness. Miriam, you always start... Oh my goodness, I think I might like Pop! I mean, like him? Like? I mean, you did mention to me that he was kind of cute, so... I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there is something about him. I like him. Like him. Oh my goodness. Miriam, girl, chill. I know, you got a crush. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. What? Really? What? Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Okay, that's exaggerated a bit too much. Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he has a hat on one time and thought it looked cool. Miriam? Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Yeah, that perfect hair with a hat? Pfft, please. Either way, maybe it's best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great! You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real, that it's divine. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. She's like, a secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that a secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? What do you mean in here? You're literally in the outside world. Outside, I mean. Miriam checks to make sure you're alone. Okay. So... What's with the dots? So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. Oh, this can't be good. He told me all about his passions for spices. Secret spices! Is she talking about, like, Colonel Sanders? Like a 2.0 guy, or him? The man even gave me some to show me some when he met. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. What is the big favor? Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. Oh, okay. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I've ever tasted. Was it like heaven, or are you floating in the universe? But I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Quote-unquote spices. Whatever, anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Fib it. Please, 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 please! It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. Miriam, well, I mean... What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? Tell her the ingredient Colonel Sanders told you or make up a fake ingredient. Well, to be honest, probably later in the story, if I did tell her the secret ingredient, she might accidentally slip up and tell everyone, and then Colonel Sanders will find out that I told her, and then she spilled the beans to everyone, and then... You know what? Probably make up a fake ingredient. I'm playing it safe, just in case she might spill it right in the end, but you quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about... It was Eye of Newt. I know, sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt? Wow! Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some dumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Oh my goodness. I mean, I think it was a good thing I told her about the fake ingredient. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, a wind rushes in. Cherry blossoms petals fill the air. Whoa, it even fell from the tree. That is so cool. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. And with a pony! Or a horse, I mean. I don't know why I said a pony. I mean, he just looks so majestic. Oh my goodness. He so impresses me with him riding in on the horse. Such a dramatic entrance. Stand back and admire his majestic glory or run to him? Run to him, I guess? You decide that the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run up to him. Okay. So surely he'll sweep you up onto the back of the stallion and you'll ride away together. That'll show her good. Like a cheesy happily ever after story. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel. However, your sudden movements surprise the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. Oof! Oh, that's embarrassing. That's gonna be painful too. The force of the blow completely knocks you out a bit. In the darkness, you see a vision. I see the universe. Oh, Ghost of Student.
Whoa, Emmzy, I am here to deliver you a message.
Oh, not this guy.
It is important that you remember this, exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end. So you know it's serious. Woo. I have been trapped in a realm beyond, but it's a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name, and that name is...
But before he can continue, you suddenly awake.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, poor students. You awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. Me in his arms, oh my gosh. He roasts you back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Or is it that just his natural seasoned musk? I don't know. Compliment the craftsmanship of his horseshoe or lean in for a kiss. He'll probably find it weird if I kiss him unexpectedly, so maybe just give him a nice compliment of his horse's shoes. Maybe he shouldn't be riding a horse to school, and maybe you shouldn't be riding up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here. I mean, it could be my fault, it could be his fault. We all share a blame. But one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. Oh wow, that horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. Yeah, painful. Yay, hearts! That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. Were we just following behind him? When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals. Ashley and Van are doing something really bad. By the way, they're hiding. You know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad! You try to get a peek over Van's hulking shoulder. I mean, I might be short to him, so I don't know if I can see over his shoulder, but he sees you coming. Well there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make it like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Tell them to stop acting immature or act like you're not interested in them, but really try to get a closer look. I mean, I could be the bigger person, but I don't know, maybe I should put them in their place. Like, I should tell them to stop acting immature. We're kind of adults here. You immediately dress the rivals down for their immature behavior. Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? Not really the emperor, but I kind of like the sound of that. I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache? Panic? What? And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it was if they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. What is it? It's the book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. Oh my goodness, its quality is so good. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are sacred. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing! Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to see the professor as well. Beep beep! Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls over Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts! Oh, poor Clank. Oh, baby. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bizzwomp! Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language. Not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp! No, your mother was a stand mixer. What is going on here? Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van, sending him flying across the room. Oh, I really want to picture that. Whoa, what is this? Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazy men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Oh my goodness. She looks so evil and weird. Ashley's tone is completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't, honestly. What do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. And he's got no eyes. He's apparently got no soul, but he's still a cute, sweetheart Bobby Bear. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. Baby. Oh, I just want to carry you around. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Aww, yay. Sprinkles stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. What's the scent? Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face. Down, boy. Down. Aufhoben. Oh my goodness, that's German, isn't it? Aufhoben. I love the animation with him. That command shouted by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. I don't know, but I like the staff that he's controlling him with. Sorry, I got a little carried away. Oh, precious. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken! Oh my goodness, because your favorite snacks are chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do. Which is why, in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was the chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. I mean, he is dreamy. So when you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Emmzy? Oh, shoot. Oh, this is going to be embarrassing. Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A glass of water, a shimmering pepper, or a dog biscuit? A shimmering... I don't like... Probably a shimmering pepper. I know it's gonna be hot or something. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way. So naturally, you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. Oh, can I also take the water? I don't know if it's gonna be hot or not. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. Oh, that's so me. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe.
My friend! Ooh.
This guy again?
I'm here to give you an important message. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is...
Sorry. I think I still got some spice stuck in my throat.
It's fine. I'll work through... to fulfill... the prophecy. You must...
You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. I actually legit coughed. No, that was not fakeness.
Oh, man.
You came to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth and now it's gone forever. Oh, I'm so sorry. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. Or maybe I could have just gone with the water because it's reusable. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Goody. I'm happy for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. Oh, what's going on here? And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared. Prepared what? Via Time's competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Demand that they stop wasting everyone's time or step up and tell them you're on. I mean, you're on. Time to start some competition. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Oh my goodness. Oh, Colonel Sanders. Good one, Van. I like your gumption, Emmzy. I love how he has hearts every time. I'll be watching you. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. What? Timer ready? Just then a huge light blasting your face, flashing the words timer ready. Oh goodness, I won't be prepared. That's what I'm talking about. Ow! He's so happy. I stand corrected. The highway builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope Sid's message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now this is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. Oh my goodness. You had his chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Oh. Okay. What temperature does the boil water at? This one? That's right. But how would you have gotten into this school without knowing that? Oh my goodness. Whew, I'm glad I got that right. When it gets to rub my furry berry, let that enticing offer motivate you. I love his little pose. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs did he say you used? Oh, that is so easy. 11. That's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Nice. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going on, it's time to evaluate your craft. What state of mind offers you the most flavor? Trust? That's wrong? What? I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. It's funny, dog jokes from a dog. Next question. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness the energy, so where does it come from? A small town where dreams are born, I guess? That's right, this is your shot and you're not going to miss it. Woo! Ow! Ow, ow, ow! You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? A sizzling? Oh, shoot. Don't make me get the spray bottle. I want to see him get the spray bottle in his huge mouth. You notice Colonel Sanders out in the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Emmzy. Thank you, Colonel Sanders. He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders and his dramatic entrance with him on the horse. How many spoons of grateful will make Tristan and water? I don't know what I clicked. What was I thinking? Get your mind back into the competition. Grrr. You're stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? Oh, a desert island dessert cookbook. Oh, what a hunk. Oh my goodness, I'm lost. I'm so dreamy. Oh, I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. Oh, shoot, right. What? Forgot the question. I don't know. What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? Oh, delicate baked biscuits. What? You're really struggling to keep up. Oh, wow. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements on her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. I had to add that for effect. Yikes! I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Where? You might not have any hands, but Emmzy does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. Oh dear. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. Oh, his face. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Emmzy, no! Oh, I heard that! But you're not fast enough, and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. Oh, so embarrassing. What you will often find is that the easy way can turn out much more difficult. Everyone stop. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. Oh, why is he so happy about it? I love his pose! But it can't be! I was so close to finishing my dish! Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, tears. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Emmzy's injury. Oh, Sprinkles, I love you. I want to kiss you and hug you. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Of course, food, dogs. You can never separate them. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find an array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I actually love the heart-shaped glass dish. Oh, I want to play like that. Oh, but I like the dome and the chocolate. And what is that on top? I was going to ask Emmzy to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Oh. I mean, I can still do it with a non-breaking hand. Like, non-broken hand. But Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dough, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Ooh, a secret! That's cool! Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée. Gelée? That's... I hope I pronounced that right, because I mean, it's probably like a... Oh, who spells gelée like that? Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into it. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you! As he places his sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize your rage to feel or put yourself between Colonel Sanders and Ashley? Put myself in the middle of them, like break it up? You reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off his glistening face. Oh, that's what I was doing? Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes you back. This goatee isn't just a fashion statement, it's also functional. I was saving that flavor for later. What? Did I mess up by touching his fabulous goatee? I mean, I didn't really mean to, but... Okay. Redo! Didn't want that. I mean, like, I never expected that to happen that way. Okay, so don't put myself in the middle because I'll instantly mess with the goatee, so internalize the rage I feel. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Perhaps forever. Oh my goodness. I'm ugly. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the core to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. Inside of me, anger burnt me up inside. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. Whoa, that's too sudden! And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. His face. I don't know if he was disgusted or... Okay, he's angry. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? Well, that's exactly what I think. Well then, I think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. I like his little mushless twitches and smiles. I've walked over paths and arrived at dead ends. I know. You gotta have a little failure along the way. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician? What? I'll Google search that later. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. Aw. Poor Colonel Sanders. I lost my business partner to a gunfight, and I lost my innocence when I picked up a firearm and put a bullet in my rival. He survived, for a while anyhow. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been like that, apparently. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. So poetic. He should really be a poet. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. Cooking. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crispy white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Pop, where have you been? Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle-scarred from the night before, you're prepared for the worst. It's the Spork Monster! And it's the only choice. Gorko, the Spork Monster is here to fight a hero! Is anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu? I mixed him up with the Spork Monster. I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we've already battled you last night. That was Borko, my twin! And I, Gorko, am here to avenge them! Or him! Or her! Spork Monsters are genderless! Are you stronger than Borko? Well, we're twins, so no, not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? Colonel Sanders smirks. He is already on the same page as you. It's just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I really feel guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think what Emmzy is saying is, can't we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies. Yeah, let's be friends. I suppose we really don't need to fight. It's just that I've got these pointy teeth and claws, made of sporks. All the better for enjoying tasty food. Surely you like to eat, don't we all? Of course I do! I'm so happy and... What? It's so cute! Inspiration strikes and you come up to a quick idea. Chomp on this! You toss the biscuit into Gorko's open mouth and he devours it in one gulp. Like just glop! Oh! Delicious! You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today. Who are the evil students that turned you? But I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was a chihuahua, but I was still a student at the school until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed. Wait, you were a chihuahua? Oh my goodness, I want to see a chihuahua dog student right now, because I mean, we had a dog professor, but a magic spellbook? Precisely, Borgo used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg you, respect it. Oh, he's still crying. He's got teary eyes. He's got 5 eyes, apparently. You're a powerful chef and you shouldn't rely on dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocents from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile? Whatever. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life, Emmzy. Together, I am sure we can defeat them. I'm sure we can, Colonel Sanders. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. What? A personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Ooh. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Oh, so pretty. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Oh. Well, there is something. It's more just like a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. He's like, do tell. It's meant to be paired with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it as a secret just for you? Well, I'm gonna reveal it. He's good to me. You decide that you're ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. What's this original cooking? Before you can talk to yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. What is it? Reveal it to us. I present to you, Colonel Sanders, my original coleslaw. Oh, coleslaw? Whoa! The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' luxe hideaway. Magnificent! Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. Colonel, you could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Okay. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Memories and emotions. Oh, look at the shinies! Oh, I don't know which one to click on. Maybe this one? Oh, that's adorable! An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor from the goatee and mustache combo he sports. You figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. As a baby. Oh my goodness, that's him as a baby, so he had a goatee and a mustache while he was a baby? Cute! That, or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Fan of chickens from birth. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably me, or your family, my family. Probably the same type of person who would make their own face of logo of the company they founded, am I right? Oh, what else should I click on? This? This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. Oh, I couldn't see where it was because it was dark. It's this. I see it's a safe now. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. Whoa, can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Just a little sticky note in the safe. At least it wasn't, I don't know, is that really a secret recipe? But, what else can I look for? This? The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Whoa, that's kind of cool. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. Whoa, wait a minute. That seems to be new. The door opening? What's this? Oh, I open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. Oh, I just want to picture myself with the white suit. That is so cool. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? I don't know. Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. Oh shoot, I got caught! I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Thank you, Colonel Sanders. Oh, poop! The jacket! You forgot to take it off. You decide that now is your moment to make a big move. You tell him you're cold or fess up and tell the truth. Probably it's best if we're honest. If I want to build like a healthy relationship, then be honest. So you confess. Hearts! Yay! I think I've developed feelings for you. Also, how am I doing good on this game? I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door, but the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes? Emmzy? I honestly think that this may be the beginning of something truly wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence! Zzz, flying chicken of this, everyone, wee! I love that! Oh, hey! You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Oh shoot, I don't know. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. Oh wait, isn't this the third day now? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. Is that my biscuit and the chicken with the butter? Oh, it looks so yummy! It's a KFC breakfast style, baby! You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? Of course! Obviously! But how presumptuous! Oh my goodness. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Oh. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Take him down a peg or flatter him? I mean, I could take him down a peg, but maybe be a little flirty, a little cheesy with him. So, how about I flatter him? You know, I think we might make a great team. So we're kind of like in a cooking, like I sense our cooking relationship right here. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazed out the window. Aww. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Wait, business partner? Could he be talking to you? Oh my goodness, it's all happening so quickly! Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school, after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. Yeah, I better get to it. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Holy muffins, really? Oh, she's gonna probably be mad. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. Well, she seems happy about it. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. Oh, teardrops, teardrops. Miriam, it's okay. I was just... But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. I feel like that she should write her own autobiography, but sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date! Really? Well, I think I could believe that. I mean, you're date material. Since I've been partnered up with Pop, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him, you better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of girl. Well, what did he respond with? But he was just so interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little guy. Question is, how old is he, though? Long story short, he took me to his favorite shush house, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say shush house? As if that's a thing people just say. What is that even referring to? Is she mean sushi? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her the whole story. However, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And it was completely innocent, too. And I went on a date, too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. And it was complete PG. You, what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection, wowzers. I mean, Miriam offers to support you no matter what you do. It's clearly the only option right there. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. Yeah, power of besties. But anyway, spirituals, I'm sadly going to have to end it there, so thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, give your love and support for sharing and liking this video, and also if you have other videos you want me to do for this channel, please let me know down in the comments below, because that would be highly appreciated. And so much has happened. Oh my goodness, Colonel Sanders and I's connection is growing even stronger. I am so excited to know. And plus, it's also the last day of the cooking school is coming up, so what is going to happen there? I don't know, but we will find out soon enough. So anyways, goodbye and have a spiritual day.